You're looking at the world's biggest film set. They call this area Hollywood of the Outback, as it's been the setting for over 100 commercials, a stack of music videos including Midnight Oil, In Excess, Boyzone, even Craig McLachlan. But you're probably getting deja vu from one of the 50 feature films that have been shot here. Maybe you just saw Mission Impossible 2, or Priscilla, or Mad Max. Broken Hill and the virtual ghost town of Silverton have become so popular for movie making that the area now has its own casting agent. And when she's not in town, Steve Marcus of the Imperial Hotel looks after her files. Now, I've managed to drag Steve, who also happens to be the local film caterer to the stars, along with me for a sticky pick into where some of these movies were made. Why do you think they all come out here?
Well, there's the artistic considerations, the countryside, the old buildings, the locations, but very often it gets down to the fact that they can get accommodation for up to 120 crew, or, you know, Mission Impossible, when they were here last year, it was 120 rooms required for the crew. And
did Tom Cruise stay at your place?
Well, he was booked in, and he was going to, but he actually camped out.
No.
He slept out under the stars.
Really?
Yes.
Tom Cruise did?
Yes, he did.
Did you meet him?
I didn't actually shake his hand, but I said hello.
Is he really cute?
I thought he was just gorgeous, Katrina. I could have gone over for him.
First stop is the Silverton Hotel, which has featured in more movies than any other pub in the country. Licensee Innes McLeod has seen them all come and go over the last 27 years.
The first film they did here was The Golden Soak, and I'd never seen filmmaking before, so I found that extremely interesting. Towards the end, it got all very boring, I suppose.
Really? Are you kind of over it now?
Yeah.
How were you when Mel Gibson was here, though? Is he just gorgeous?
He was very nice, but nothing to rave about, I don't think. He's just a young lad.
Really? Your husband must be pretty hot if you think Mel Gibson's just average.
No.
Why do you think so many people choose Silverton?
Oh, the good light. The light is fantastic, and that's what they seem to chase more than anything else.
The real star, though, is this pub. It's had 15 name changes, featured in 52 movies, 105 commercials, and 7 music videos. This town has the most amazing story to tell. In the late 1800s, Silverton was one of the wildest towns in Australia. This was the original Silver City. You see, there was a booming mining industry here. And to look after all of the prospectors and their families, they had 3 breweries, 12 pubs, schools, a courthouse, a hospital. Silverton even had its own stock exchange. But when the world's biggest silver deposit was discovered down in Broken Hill, that's about 25 kilometres down the road, almost overnight, Silverton became a ghost town. These days, the town survives on tourism, and the locals make some extra cash from set construction and being extras in films. So that's basically a big empty studio space.
Yeah, it's probably been used most times for interiors, where people have built sets. It's been set up as an American-style diner. It was used for a ballroom scene in another movie, and you know, because the building's empty, it's always available. Art departments can get in there and set up whatever they like.
Now, just out of Silverton, on a private property, is a permanent lot for hire in the middle of a clay pan. So did anyone used to live here?
No, this is a set. It was built for a 4X commercial many, many years ago, and...
Really? They just whacked it out here?
No, it was...
That's hollow!
Yeah, the whole thing's got a steel frame, and it was lowered by crane next to the Silverton Hotel. And, you know, it was a scenario of a guy won the lottery, and so he moved his house next to the pub so he could be nearer the 4X.
Silverton isn't the only plum location for the film industry. Broken Hill has also had its fair share of the limelight. So, after cruising up and down the Mad Max Highway, there was still just one place that I wanted to check out back in Broken Hill. It's only natural that with some of the films shot around here, you're going to get obsessed fans making their pilgrimage. For Silverton, it's a magnet for Mad Max lovers. And now, in Broken Hill, the Palace Hotel is a favourite place to stay for those in the gay community, all thanks to those 3 lovely drag queens in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
Action!
Silverton is about a 30-minute drive northwest of Broken Hill in New South Wales. Sightseeing brochures of the area are available from the Broken Hill Visitor Information Centre.